We're very excited about our engineering program that we offer at Benilde St. Margaret's. It is a 3-year elective program that's offered to sophomores, juniors, and seniors, where they learn engineering concepts and then eventually compete in national and international competition for robotics. The students learn software engineering, electrical engineering, and mechanical engineering, and we've enjoyed great success both in the national level and at the international level.
Very good. And it seems like you've gone into a few competitions, competed against other college programs. And where have you been competing for those events? And tell me how your school has fared against those upper level divisions.
Sure. Well, a couple of years ago we competed at Georgia Tech, and we were the Western Hemisphere champs, competing against colleges from around the country, including such universities as Carnegie Mellon's Graduate School of Engineering. And we went to the international competition in China that year, and we ended up 10th in the world in the RoboCup competition. And what the RoboCup is it's a competition where the students design robots that are involved in simulated rescue missions. They go into a playing field that the students cannot see, and the robots are operated and send remotely back information about the debris field. But the ultimate goal of the robot is to identify victims and do a triage assessment. So our robots include infrared cameras and CO2 monitors and heat sensors, and they have to be able to climb over upstairs and debris piles, and we've enjoyed great success. Just this year we went to Duke University for the competition for the RoboCup Junior, and we came in, we took 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place in that. And some of our students will probably be going we still haven't heard yet if we qualified to the international competition in Istanbul this summer.
So that means with all of these great success at the high school level, are your students going on to those higher robotic and engineering programs at elite universities?
We have. We've enjoyed great success with that. Our total number of students involved in the engineering program is about 160 right now. We have Engineering 1, 2, and 3, and I believe in this year's Engineering 3 program we have 35 students involved in that, all of which are going on to some of the top engineering schools in the country. Our students have gone on to such great schools as Rensselaer and MIT and some of the schools in California, the engineering schools like Cal Poly and some of the other schools, Rose-Hulman, outstanding engineering schools, both public and private, around the country. And what they have found is the engineering schools that have gotten to know our students, they're highly recruiting our students because as freshmen, our students are often placed in graduate programs because they have extensive experience using some of the software applications that are used in graduate engineering programs.
And what kind of professions are they going on to after they graduate college?
Well, any area of engineering. The wonderful thing about the program is it exposes the students to the basics of engineering, and they get very familiar with what engineering is about. Oftentimes students who enter undergraduate engineering programs don't really know what's involved. They know they have to have a strong propensity for math and physics and some of the other concepts that are involved in engineering, but they don't really have the experience of the practical application. The whole coursework that we have at our school is designed around teamwork and problem solving. There's very little lecture in the class. The students are broken down into teams, and they work on solving projects and work on completely designing their robots on their own by the time they get to the level 3 engineering program.
Wow, that's very impressive. What kind of professors or teachers are teaching your students?
We are blessed because other schools have tried replicating some of those programs, and there's the teacher in our program. His name is Tim Jump. And he is the one that came with this idea about 16 years ago and brought it to the administration. We were fortunate to find one of our alumni parents who owned an engineering firm who helped do some seed money to initially fund the program and has since continued to contribute to it. So through some of the donations from our parents, they've really supported the vision of Tim Jump, who is really the person that is the creative genius behind this whole program.
Good. And do you think that's escalated interest in your school as a whole for the engineering program?
Definitely, definitely. And one of the things, too, that we're always doing is trying to get more young women involved in engineering. I believe right now it's 32% of our students are females in the program, and it has created a lot of excitement for them and their passion for engineering. It is a very non-traditional course. If you like a lot of direction and like a lot of structure, it's a little more difficult, but it's fun to go into the classroom and to see the students working on the computers. We have SolidWorks where they actually design components and parts for the robots, and then they send them to a room where we have a 3D printer where it actually fabricates the parts, it builds the components. We also have a laser printer. We also have a CNC machine that'll cut out all the components for the robots, so they're fabricated right on site, which saves us a great expense. And again, much of that equipment was through donations through our parent community and through the support of our alumni and our alumni parents.